Hello, amigos, it's me, Super Paul Games. How are you? I'm doing good. Good. Let's talk to myself some more. And I am going to let's play the original Tropico. If you've never played Tropico, it's basically, it's like a dictator simulator of like a Caribbean country. Like if you were going to be like Castro. In fact, you can pick Castro. You're in charge of a little country in the Caribbean, and it's set during the Cold War. I think it starts in the 1950s. It's been a while since I've played it. And the Americans and the Soviets will try and kind of pull you in the direction. If you're nicer to one, they'll like you and the other guys won't. And yeah, let's get into it, I guess. So we're gonna play a random map. Let's see. I would like a little bigger map. We'll take the population down to increase the difficulty. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I don't know, it's been a while since I've played, so... Our victory goals is we're just going to do a place in history. To secure your place in history, pursue a blend of goals, happiness for your people, a strong economy to drive your nation, and perhaps a little cash stashed away for a rainy day. And these are special circumstances you can have. You can make it so you have to have free elections, or the people hate immigrants, or people want to be rebels. No. Or that we're far away. That's actually not such a bad idea. So for the economy, we're going to go to a normal economy. Leave random events like that. Game length, we'll have it on 50 years, I guess. And the political stability, we're going to move up to moderate. I think that'll be good. That's close to 100% rating difficulty. And now we get to pick our guy. Now we can flip through there. We can start with Che Guevara. I can never pronounce his name right. Castro, he's like, oh, looking good, Alberto. Perón, Martinez, so... That's what, when this game first came out, I was like, this is pretty cool, I can be some terrible people. So let's make our own guy, though, I guess. Let's see. Ooh, I love that hat. So we're gonna change that. We're gonna be... I want to be a communist. Because that's gonna make it more challenging. We're not gonna do well with tourism. Basically, the tourists in this game are mostly Americans, because Americans are rich. So we're going to be a communist. And right here we get to pick our background. We went to Moscow University. Chosen to attend this influential institution. And you've returned to the motherland to bring social change. The communists like us more. The Americans don't. The Russians like us more. And education does better. And we can show... You decide how you were elected. Or rose to power, I guess it's not elected. So we're going to pick Communist Rebellion. And there's different advantages and disadvantages to either. So like a military coup, the military people like you more, there's less liberty. But we're going to go with a Communist Rebellion. I led the people to victory over the repressive regime. Democracy expectations are really low. That's important when elections come up. If there are high expectations, people get mad if you cheat in the elections or there aren't elections. If there's low, you can get away with more. The communists will like us more, Russia likes us more, there's less liberty, but the farms are more productive. And so now we get to pick two qualities. These are two things that are good for us, obviously. I guess we'll go with Green Thumb. Your natural tendency to nurture the environment shines through. Factory productivity is down. Oh, I don't want that. Fuck that. We're not going to do that. Let's look at empathy first. Yeah, you feel everyone's pain, and you're sensitive to the needs of the people. So the overall respect is they like us more than intellectuals don't. Because, I don't know, intellectuals don't have empathy? Or maybe they feel like I'm being too generally nice? I don't know. So let's see, is hardworking one? Yeah, we're going to pick hardworking for our other quality. You're a hands-on kind of person, especially with the ladies. And I inspire it in others. Yes, I like to put it in others. So overall productivity goes up by 10%. And now we have to pick two flaws. This is one of the things I love. These are all for our character. So one of them we'll go with is compulsive gambler. They haven't picked. Let it rod! Presidente needs a new electric plant. So the religious faction doesn't like us as much. There's a bunch of different factions in the game if you haven't noticed already. There'll be religious, capitalists, communists. Some people will be in multiple factions. We'll look at that when we get in. So once a year, we will lose money or maybe gain a little bit because of the gambling binge. Flatulence? I don't really... The people are sympathetic to your problem, even if the United Nations didn't have such sensitive microphones. Alright, I guess we'll go with flatulence. We fart a lot. Did I forget to name the guy? Could I name the guy and I fucked up? Let me find out a quick second. Alright, you can change the name, and I didn't remember to, so I'm gonna quickly go through that again. I'll just do it quickly. So we went to Moscow U, Communist Rebellion. We were hardworking, and have empathy, and we have flatulence and a compulsive gambler. And that's us. And you can see over here on the right, our people don't have very high expectations democratically. That'll be good for us in the beginning. Overall, respect is up. It's down with the religious people. It's up with the communists. It's down with the intellectuals. Fuck them. It's really down with America and really up with the Russians. Yay, Soviet Union. You're going to last forever, Soviet Union. I have faith in you. Liberty's down a little bit. Overall productivity, farmer productivity, and education are all up. And the palace guards get double pay. But whatever. So let's get into it. Whoa. So I'm going to pause it a quick second. This is the palace. You can see here, there are guards. The number here on the right is how much they're getting paid. The ones that are full is how much we're paying them. We can move it up or down. They're getting paid 20 a month. We're going to fire all these people. Right here is the education level needed for this job. The blue mortarboard, sorry, motorboat, the boobies. That's high school education. If it's green, it's college. We're gonna just fire them because we don't really need a bunch of guards right now. This here is our docks. When we have stuff to export, it'll come here. Here are shacks. Our people are living in shacks right now. Here's our construction office. When we build things, people will build them. These guys will build them. You can see we have 3 people working here right now. In fact, we can click on one of them. We'll check out Ruben. He's 45. He lives with 4 other people, apparently. His babies and his wife. He has 23 household meals. And here is his stats, what he needs and what he wants. Obviously, more green the better. He doesn't feel that there's enough liberty here for him. And he's in the religious faction. And let's see, I'll show you the factions a quick second if I can remember how to get there. Here? No. Here? There we go. Politics. View factions. And you can see there's a bunch of different factions here. The military people are close to us. The religious are fair. Communists are close. And if you click on any one of them, we'll look at the communists. You can see who their leader is, and this will be matter later on, because what their leader thinks of you will influence the other people in their faction slowly over time. And you can bribe these people if you want. Carmen Castillo. Carmen's concerned with the way things are going overall in Tropico. As leader of this faction, her feelings have a strong influence on the faction as a whole. True. We have full employment for all of our workers. Glory to the proletariat. We have full worker? Maybe it's just we started. Our leader's background as a Moscow University graduate is something that all right-thinking Tropicans should respect. Remember that in a second. El Presidente's famous rise to power by Communist Rebellion is still a cherished memory for us all. And they're all proud that I'm empathetic. So we'll look at the capitalists, and they're not excited about all those things. They're not glad that we had a communist revolution. They're concerned because they think we should have, oh, she doesn't say much yet. She will later. So to begin with, oh, one more thing is, how do I unclick off of that? There we go. You see right down here, we have a corn farm. The green is where it's good to grow. I'm going to just take away the trees a second. And we need we need corn for food. And we can also change these things into other things. We're going to actually change one of these into tobacco. I want a crop that's going to make us more money. Bananas. Coffee. Oh, definitely not coffee. Pineapple. Sugar. Ooh. We can start a rum. We probably won't be able to afford a rum one. We're going to do tobacco. They're going to make tobacco here. The rest will make corn. And eventually we need to get more people here. And more people will come in to town. Or come into the island. So we're going to... Why do they have to build that shit shack right there? We're going to build some roads. That'll make stuff go faster. We're going to click on here. We're going to build a little pub. We're going to build it right across from my palace. Because I like it. There's no dress code. You can change those things. We're also going to build some more food stuff. We're going to need to build some houses too. Actually, I'm going to go down here to edicts. Oh, I want to get some aid stuff, but we need to have better relationships with these guys than we do right now. Oh, we need to build a diplomatic ministry first. So where are those? Right here. So we're going to build a diplomatic ministry next to the pub. So all our bureaucrats can go get drinks. Once we have that, then we can apply for aid. In the development aid, well, you'll see that as it comes along. So we'll go back to normal speed. Can I build a farm thing while I'm at it? We're going to build one more farm thing. We're going to build another tobacco thing. We'll just put that, like, here, I guess. I forget how close you should build them. There we go. It's been ages since I played this, so... Well, whatever. If the people oppose me, they do. In the lower right-hand corner, you can see how much money we have. We have 1,200 bucks, because we had 10 grand to begin with. 20 grand. We're starting here in February of 1950. There are 30 people on the island. And we have $0 in our Swiss bank account. And so here comes the first freighter to the island. It might be bringing new people. Hopefully it is. And construction people, get this shit going. We're going to slow it down so that when people come in... Right now, the X's mean people shouldn't take those jobs. Because I want any new people to come in to mostly be farmers. Because we need to make more food. Oh, apparently one of them is going to be a dock worker. That's the dock worker outfit, as you can see there. We want farmers because we want more food and we want more tobacco because we can sell the tobacco to make more money. So let's see what the new people think. He says, "Today I started my life on beautiful island, Tropico Island. I am happy to have found a job, any job. I hope everyone at my new job likes me." What's your name? Gonzalo? Yeah, I'm sure they'll like you. I need to get to work. Yeah, you do. Lazy bastard. So I don't... let's see, should we build anything else? We can build a cattle ranch? Really? I should build one of those while I can. We'll build it over here. There we go. I think that's kind of poor design, but whatever. We got our little thing here. That sounds wrong, our road. And let's look at people. Let's see, the average worker pay is $5. Happiness has just gone up since I took over. That must be the revolution. Eventually that'll change. That'll fluctuate. And we are in perfect harmony with Russians right now. They love us. The Americans are angry at us. Let's see why. Well, before we do, the democracy satisfaction is unhappy. People want elections, apparently, and they're not getting them. They have very low democratic expectations. That means you don't have to do much to make them happy. And there are very few threats to power. I will go back to the other part. There's rebels and soldiers. Right now we don't have any soldiers because I fired them all. If people get mad enough, they'll become rebels. And then you have to fight them or they can destroy you. So right now we don't have to worry about a coup. And the rebel threat's fairly low. And the major powers too can invade. Right now there's no real threat from America and there's no real threat from Russia. So the Americans are angry. Let's see. Reports are that Tropican people are unhappy with El Presidente's version of democracy. Wait. Reports that the Tropican people are unhappy with El Presidente's version of democracy are a cause of great concern to the U.S. Because America wants us to be very democratic. And I don't care. The United States is concerned about the lack of liberty on Tropico. Mind your own business, America. El Presidente must take steps to ensure full freedom for the Tropican people. The White House has heard reports that El Presidente is much closer to the communist faction than the capitalist faction. This is a poor omen. What? Khrushchev said it would be great. I can trust him, can't I? CIA background checks revealed that El Presidente used to be a Moscow U graduate. The CIA is concerned about this. And gossip on Capitol Hill is that El Presidente is flatulent. Oh, God. Oh, no. So, like, Eisenhower or whatever is like, I heard that dude farts up a storm. And then we'll see what the Russians have to say. Carmen Castillo, leader of the local communist faction, has reported to the Kremlin that El Presidente has made a positive impact on the Tropico's communists. Keep up the good work. They like me. KGB background checks reveal that El Presidente used to be a Moscow U graduate. The KGB is pleased with this. Party elders are happy to see that El Presidente achieved power by communist rebellion. And gossip in the Kremlin is that I fart a lot. How do we get on our faction leader? Charles Dicksucker. It should have been like his ancestor. Should have been like El Charlo. But it works. That's what we'll call him. El Charlo. The Dicksucker. It's like his ancestor before he came to America and became president. He's descended from leaders. There, we got one of the farmers. They're growing tobacco. And later on, you'll see here in the output store, once they start to get numbers here, then the guys here, the Teamster's office, they'll come pick it up and bring it to the dock. And speaking of which, we're going to fire one of the Teamsters because we want him to get a job on one of the farms. Apparently one of the dock workers left. Oh, well, whatever. The farmer went to the dock and the dock went out there. Get our diplomatic ministry built. Hopefully we can get our aid, because sooner or later our people are going to want housing. Let's see, is it politics? People? Happiness? Okay. This shows what people want the most. The lower the number, the less happy they are. Like, they're really not happy with the lack of liberty. They're pretty happy with the food quality. Housing quality is pretty low, too. Because people are living in these stupid shacks, so... Do you like your shack there, lady? What's your name? El Bubarella, Carmen? Presidente, I've just been informed that the export prices of logs and all wood products have increased by 10%. Well, we don't have any lumber mills or anything, so it doesn't matter. She's happy to have found a job. Tonight I shall dance the lambada, the forbidden dance. No! No, it is forbidden! Do not break our laws. Oh, and you can see how much they respect Charles Dicksucker as leader. And this person belongs to a lot of different factions. Wow. So right now, this is the way it should be. The people, they live in shacks. And I, El Presidente, live in a palace. They could all fit in this palace. So it's, yeah. Oh, I needed to make a marketplace where people could go buy food, too. I forgot about that. Somebody remind me. It'll probably happen yet in this video. Because right now, people have to walk out to the farms to buy food. Presidente Francisco Colon, leader of the militarist faction, is complaining that our armed forces are much too small for an island of our size. The militarists consider this a sign of weakness on the part of El Presidente and looks for you to add more soldiers. I don't really care what he thinks, because I'm afraid the soldiers will turn on me. That's why I don't have any soldiers. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I almost exited the game. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to. You can see how much people respect you. These are the only people that really respect me a lot. You can see what nations they're from. We have one American, one Puerto Rican, one Haitian, and a bunch of Tropicans. And you can see how much people are getting paid. That matters later on when you have different pay scales, but we're communists. Everyone should get paid equal. Equal work for our brothers and sisters. What are you doing, old lady? She's retired? I need to visit the doctor. I need a health clinic. I guess I'll use a snake oil potion. Yeah, we don't have any health clinics. Skip the fancy entertainment. Where can I get a beer? Lady, you don't need a beer. So she's an intellectual. You better die off. Intellectuals aren't my friends on this island. Isn't our island beautiful? I think it is. Ooh, more people are coming! That's what you say in an orgy, too. If you're ever in an orgy, you're like, more people are coming! So we've got 1.2 things of corn here. Ooh, we got 2 freighters. It's gonna be a freighter fuckfest. You guys get some corn! You, Farmer Joe! Farm some more. Alejandro! What are you busy thinking about? There's an alien in his head, apparently. Oh, sweet. So this is the end of the first year we got paid. So you can see that our profits were $1,320. Special expenses were... That's how much we spent on. And personal gambling. I made $600. Sweet! Usually you lose. There we go. There's our general overhead. It's mostly infrastructure wages for the people doing jobs and maintenance. Foreign aid, we got $3,000. We'll check that out in a second. Farming profits, we lost money. We'll make money later. Our foreign aid, America gave us nothing. Fuck you! And Russia gave us $3,000. That was nice of them. See? You can trust communists. There. Ooh, apparently people want to work here. The other thing you can do, too, on some of these jobs, see where it says sweatshop? Work faster, faster, I said. It keeps them working on the job for a full 14 hours day's effort. That's what people like to work, is 14 hours a day. Is you can change that to easy does it, make it 8 hours a day, but no. Later on we may. If you change it to less hours, it makes people happier. But right now we gotta get these buildings built. Apparently nobody from this freighter wanted to come to town. I don't think we had anything to give them. I love this music. It's so relaxing. Hopefully the audio levels are decent. I didn't really check them well. I guess after this episode I better. So it's not a wash. I hope you hear stuff. It's not just like... That's the sound of the music. Oh, there we go. Here's the Teamster, and he's bringing... I wish we had a bobsled team. That's what he was thinking. See right there, output store, 3.6. And you can see the sacks there. Check out the dude's sacks. I believe that's corn. Back to the grind, back to the grind. That's what a gigolo says. Good, our corn farm is really producing it. Yeah, woman. Look, it's all these women. It's a lesbian corn farm. That's hot. Ooh, we're getting some tobacco there so we can poison the fascist Americans. There's some more corn. The construction guys are taking their time. Come on, build this damn ministry thing. Come on, because we need to build homes for people. People are going to be very unhappy very shortly if they don't get some homes to live in. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do a trade delegation. We can do that later on once we have the diplomatic ministry. Well, and an airport. We probably will never have an airport. If you get really friendly, you can ask the Americans or the Russians to build a base on your island. Then they will protect you. But then you can't piss them off. If you piss them off, then you're fucked. Because they have military on your island. We're going to make some money right here. See, we just made like over $1,000 selling corn, I believe it was. Farm revenue, yep. People are going to eat that corn up, and it's going to come out in their poop. Made in Tropico. Come on, lady. She's wearing the unemployed outfit. Yeah, you got a new job. Aren't you happy? You gotta be a waitress at our pub. For this, we need someone who's high school educated. So hopefully... we're going to lower the wages here to 12. We're going to do it now before anyone gets a job there. Because if you lower wages when people have a job, they get pissed. Just like in real life. If you don't believe me, start a company and start lowering people's wages. Yay! Now this is opened up. Russian development aid. Comrades in Russia have offered to provide us with advisors and blueprints that will allow us to construct tenements and apartment complexes for half the usual cost. We're going to do that.
As you wish.
It's like, take this giant blue dildo. It helps you build things, I think. Thanks, dude. So now that we have that, the prices on our apartment complexes here dropped in like half, and for the tenements and the apartment complexes. The tenements are shitty, and the apartment complexes are nicer, but the tenements hold more people. They're also smaller homes you can build. Little shitty bunkhouses, condominiums. Well, this must be the one with the extension or the expansion pack on it, because the condominiums weren't in the original game. So when we get a couple more grand, we'll have them build some apartment complexes for these little butt munches that live on our planet Tropico. But you know what? We're gonna do that next time. Look at that! Look at all the stuff we got up there. That's a bunch of corn. The round stuff is tobacco. So next time, we'll probably get to sell that as we keep going. Goodbye!